to make a very special shout out to my Patreon, Coffee, and YouTube members who have been very kind in helping support the channel. Starting with the loyal and blessed tiers. And a huge thanks to the precious members, Mr. Fabulous, Inky Squid, and Richard B. as well. I'm very appreciative of each and every one of you. And if you would like to help support the channel and get some extra benefits like early access to current week's videos, shoutouts, and more, feel free to become a member on either Patreon or Coffee or YouTube. Links are in the description below. Thank you all again.
Alright, here we are. Home sweet home. It's not much, but, well, it's not much. It's not like it's all that easy for a giant to build a home, of course. For you, a few trees is more than enough to build a big house. For someone, well, my size, it's not even enough for a shack. And finding rocks big enough to make tools is awfully difficult. So, I don't have much of a choice but to find, well, natural shelter. Honestly, I'm pretty lucky I found a cave this big. It's enough to keep the rain off me and let me stand up. Not every giant has that, especially the largest ones. And hey, it's nice and sturdy. I'm not going to be knocking any holes in this. Too soon? Well, anyway, you can stay here for as long as it takes for your house to get rebuilt. If you think about it, it's kind of an upgrade, right? Oh, don't say that. Your house will definitely get rebuilt. You just gotta believe it. An optimistic attitude does wonders, trust me. Just look at what it's given me. A cave to live in and, other stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. I just kind of can't think of anything right now. Oh, don't worry about that. I have some accommodations for you. Here, take a look. See? A human-sized bed, table, and chair. And a chest for your stuff. Though, I guess right now you don't have any stuff, but, just in case. Oh. I just took them. The house was abandoned, so nobody was using it. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. It's all pretty fancy looking. I'm amazed someone would abandon a nice home like that, but, well, nobody was inside. Like, I can't imagine having that nice of a house and ever leaving it. So I'm positive it didn't belong to anybody. Are you sure? I kind of thought rich people sat around in their homes all day and all the time. Are you positive they leave sometimes? Oh, well, that's embarrassing. Then I don't think I could find it again, though. I was sort of lost that day. Well, they probably won't miss their stuff. And you need human-sized stuff if you're gonna stay here, right? So it all works out. Oh. Well, I just wanted to make sure guests of all sizes could feel welcome here. Not that I get a lot of guests, but it's exactly why I need to make sure you're taken care of. Otherwise, you might not visit again. Speaking of which, I also have some human food for you in the chest. Giants usually eat raw meat, but if I remember correctly, humans don't really like that. What do you mean, what is it? It's bread. Although, I don't remember the bread being blue when I got it, or fuzzy. Moldy. Moldy? Never heard of it. Is that good? Oh, I didn't know that bread went bad. I thought it was just meat. Well, that's a problem, I guess. I can hunt down some extra meat. You can cook it. I don't really know how to make a fire. Do you? Uh, well, you'll just have to give it your best shot, right? Remember, positivity. At any rate, once you have some food, you'll have everything you need, right? My knowledge about humans is a bit spotty in places, but I think I've covered everything. Privacy? Uh, right. Okay. Privacy. Privacy is what again? Oh, I never really thought about that. Giants like me are pretty solitary, so we don't really worry about things like that. Yeah, I can see why you'd think that, but honestly, I think it's the opposite, at least for me. Not having people around means I don't usually have to think about whether somebody's watching. I think it's when you have lots of people around, you start to worry about something like privacy. To be honest, I kind of envy you for that. No, not privacy. I have plenty of that. I envy the fact that you have people, you, you're around people so much. Maybe not for a human, but I'm sure you talk to people more than I do. We giants, we're so big that an area can't support more than one at a time. So we live really far apart from each other. It's been years since I've spoken to another of my kind. And you little people don't tend to stop and chat with us. Usually you either run away or try to kill us. When you do talk with us, it's always it's almost always to try and hire us for battle or heavy labor. For most giants, that's fine, but for me, I don't know. For some reason, I'm really chatty. I like being around people. It's because of that I envy you. I wish I were human. You have people living all around you, bustling this way and that. Sometimes you can live in the same house as someone else. I haven't done that since I was a child, living with my mother. Oh, believe me, I've tried to find giants like me. They're probably out there, but I've had enough bad experiences that, well, it makes me not want to keep on trying. In the worst case, giants will attack each other on sight. It's not common, but it's really not fun when it happens. It's not to the death or anything, but they want you out of their territory. Even in the best case scenario, things are very transactional. You have a decent conversation sometimes if you can convince the other giant you have something they want. But after they get it, they lose interest. The only time that adult giants spend time with each other is well, when they're having a kid. Father sticks around long enough for the mother to give birth safely, and then they're gone. It's necessary, like I said. 2 fully grown giants would strip an area bare, but it's still not practically pleasant. I'm not really ready to be a parent anyway. The weird thing is, apparently it wasn't always that way. There are ruins of some ancient giant civilization. Nobody knows how they managed to provide for that many all in one place. And it gives me hope that we could figure something out, but I seem to be the only one who's interested. But listen to me. I was talking about positive thinking just a minute ago. I guess I'm not so great at taking my own advice, huh? Ah, you know, I haven't been a very good listener since we met, but you've been good about listening to me. I've sort of been ignoring or brushing off all the things you say, and I guess I've been worried that this was my only opportunity to spend some time with someone. And I didn't want to let it slip by. Listen, I'll go ahead and take you back. You said that humans don't just fix broken houses when they see them. You're probably right. And you obviously know how it all works, and I should have just listened. Oh, tomorrow? Does that mean you'll stay the night? Yes, I mean, good. Great, really great. Mm, mm, uh, uh. You know, even after you figure out how to get your house fixed, it'll still take a while, right? You could still stay with me until then. Hey, I'll take a maybe. That's better odds than I've ever had before. And thanks for giving me a chance. It's really nice of you after everything I put you through. Hopefully, and this is just hope, I'm not trying to push it. I could really find out a way to make it up for you some other time. Well, thanks again.
If you liked what you've just listened to and have an idea of something you'd like me to voice, I do have a Gumroad for all your audio commission desires. Sweet or spicy audio in a variety of lengths for you to choose from. So, if you would like to get a custom audio from me, send your ideas and scripts over on my Gumroad at saddieodericaudios.gumroad.com. The link is also in the description below, too. Thank you for watching, my dear. If you enjoyed your experience here, please feel free to like and subscribe. Any ideas you have for future content and roleplays, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Take care, my dearling, and I hope to see you again real soon.